Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, December the 11th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out or give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome, great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, so I did re-roll two of these. One was to complete a mutated event, and one was to kill mutated enemies. Of course, I might not have time to wait for a mutated event to pop up here. And of course, depending on what that event is, if we can complete it and get the enemies completed or not. So I ended up re-rolling them, and I got this one here instead, Crafter Scrap Armor 5. I got this one here, Kill 'em All Rat 5, just in case you see two that are different than you. Take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I do have a 30% boost going on right now. That's why it seems like I have a little bit more score. So again, I did redeem a 5% boost right off the first page of the Season 19 Season Pass. And you can do that if you're a Fallout First member or if you paid the 1500 atoms for the Season Pass. And of course, yesterday we had our Tuesday, we had our dailies and a fresh new set of weeklies. So we did back-to-back videos. And I use a score booster drink, which gives us an extra 25% boost for 24 hours. As you can see, I have 1 hour left, so that's pretty cool. So 30% boost for this particular episode, which is pretty awesome. Okay, let's take a look here, Jimmy. This one here, we have our work cut out for us right here. I haven't seen this one here in a very long time. Let's take a look at this one here, Crafter Scrap Armor 5. So we can find armor all around the wasteland, just kind of laying around. We kill some enemies, we can get armor off their bodies. Of course, that spawn rate has greatly reduced, as well as weapons when we kill enemies. So just keep note of that. It's a lot different now with this Season 19 Season Pass update that we just had. And find the Grafton Monster, a pretty good source of armor. So just an FYI, I'm going to go after the Grafton Monster in a couple places. Of course, we can find the Grafton Monster right up here. Hemlock Holes, just north of the Charleston train yard, little dumping ground area, and that little black river that's in between the Charleston Capitol building and the Somerville Dam. So just an FYI. Now for this particular daily challenge, we're going to actually craft a couple things and then scrap them right at our armor workbench. And that's what I highly suggest you guys do. You can do it really quick and easy. Now, you go to your armor workbench here. Now, most of us will know plans already, and the armor I'm thinking of, I usually kind of go to and show people for these videos, is the light armor. And of course, we're talking about the leather pieces. So you can craft these right at level 1, and you can learn these very early on in-game, okay? So if we take a look at this leather left arm, for example, 1 cloth, 1 leather, 2 steel, very easily affordable, all right? So let's go ahead. We're going to craft 3 of these bad boards here. All right. And then we're going to scrap them. Just like that. Now you can do it the old-fashioned way and look for armor. But again, as I've mentioned, the drop rate for our weapons and armor from killing enemies have greatly reduced since the update we just got. So this might be the better resort. All right. What's next here? Scrap junk to produce plastic 10. So plastic is a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft. We go to bulk, go to the P section. So the bulk 1 plastic, all we need is 12 molded plastic in your stash or scrap box. You bulk 1 plastic and then you scrap it, and it's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. Again, it's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time and have a busy life, or the people that just like to do things quick and easy and move on with their life kind of thing. But what I've been showing people is great spots where you can find plastic. Now, if you're around a couple of months ago, we did get this camp resource. It's called the Red Rocket Dumpster Collector. It does pop up in the Atomic Shop once in a while. But again, I think it may be maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I did a little review on it there. And again, it'll collect junk items, but it gives us plastic. All right, so our We're talking about a lot of the balls, you know, on pool tables, and et cetera, plastic knives, plastic forks, etc. So pretty good spots we can find this stuff. Now, I have been usually bringing you guys to a cat house. If you come here to the Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, if you head over to the east, you don't need a jetpack to get up those hills, but there's a, right around this location right here, there's a little cat house. I forget the name of the house. It actually has a name, but it's unmarked location. There's all kinds of cat bowls up there, and that's where I usually bring you guys for this here. But again, it's good to always kind of change things up. So we're actually going to go after some pool table balls here. So let's go over here to Somersville. And we're going to head downstairs in the house on the right-hand side. And the house I'm talking about, of course, a year and a half ago, those who've been playing the game for quite a while, it used to be just infested with milers. Now there's maybe about 4 or 5 weakened ghouls here now, but there's a pool table down below. And these weakened ghouls are pretty squishy, so it's a pretty good spot. And of course, if you know a good spot where there's more pool tables, by all means. And of course, this is the house with all the burnt books, as you can see here. Tons of them. Okay, we're gonna go head right downstairs. There should be one more down here. At least there used to be anyway. Not today, that's fine. Alright, so as you can see here, there's all kinds of pool table balls here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. So 15 ball, 2 plastic. Right, so you really can't go wrong. So you just fill your boots. I think over in the White Spring Golf Club, there's a pretty good source of plastic there as well. Alright, so FYI, we got this couple other balls here. Actually, we're going to grab that aluminum canister while we're here. We could do some aluminum. Alright, so now we can scrap them. So let's head back to our camp, or you can go to any workbench at all. Another player's camp, train station, what have you, whatever you want to do there. This little dog bowl here as well. That's a pretty good spot. Yeah, lots and lots of burnt books in this house, as you guys can see. Alright, let's scrap these up here. Scrap all junk, there we go. Scrap run to produce plastic, 10 for 10, done just like that. You can do it that way, or you can do it the faster, quicker, easier way, which is, of course, the bulk and scrap method. Alright, what's next here? Drink Nuka-Cola Orange too. So there used to be 2 natural spawn rates for the orange. I actually had to unlist a video about a year and a half ago that I made. It was a really good spot. It was right close to the Middle Mountain pit stop. It was a natural spawn for Nuka-Cola Orange, but that spot they had changed in June 2023. So that spot is no longer, unfortunately. So the only natural spawn for a Nuka-Cola Orange is right up here in Morgantown at Fraternity Row. So let's pop up here. Now, of course, if you do have a Nuka-Cola Collectron, a Nuka-Cola Quantum Collectron, they also collect the Nuka-Cola Orange as well. And you guys know all about that spiel. Alright, so we're going to head up this way here. We're going to go right to the Etta Sai house, one with the blue door here. That's the one with the Nuka-Cola bedroom downstairs. This guy right here. Let's just go right inside. Avoid all them. Alright, so here's the Nuka-Cola room right here. And of course, no orange here. Okay, so the orange is usually sitting right here. And again, this is a private server, so it didn't even spawn in first, but all the other ones did. And especially if you're on a public server with other people, this is a very popular spot. Now, I wouldn't waste too much time coming here. I would say maybe give it about 2 or 3 server hops if you're having not much luck. Because you can buy them at the end of the day if you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron station. All right, now there's 2 spots that we can buy these bad boys. One's right here in Bubbles at the White Spring Resort. Down here in the vending machines at the Nuka World on Tour. So let's go see Bubbles here. We're going to go to this icon. The White Spring Resort is going to bring us right to the front door. Of course, we're going to go right inside here. Now, of course, this is the spiel. I usually kind of give people going to head upstairs, take a right, go through the tavern, go through the medical bay, go to the big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to hang a left for this little store where Giuseppe sells things for stamps. And of course, there's good old Bubbles right there. And there's Nuka-Cola Orange every single time, 29 caps. And even if you're on a public server, you can server hop this about 100 times and just fill your boots as long as you have the caps for it, alright? And one thing good about Bubbles' inventory, it does not tie into the inventory down at the vending machine, so I just bought that one. Let's go back down here to Nuka World on Tour, which is also a free fast travel once when you discover it. And you'll see that it'll be down there as well. So that will satisfy the, the 2 Nuka Orange for this daily challenge. But again, if you have multiple camps like I do, and you have, every camp you have a Nuka-Cola Collectron collecting Nuka-Cola products, you'll have no problem. At least, a couple of them should have Nuka-Cola Orange on them. Alright, so here's our vending machines here. Again, there's the Nuka-Cola Orange right there, 29 caps, nice. Just like that, and again, you can server hop this all day long and just fill your boots. Alright, let's drink our Nuka-Cola Orange here. Right there. Nice. Nuka-Cola Orange 2 for 2 done. Just like that. And again, I wouldn't waste too much time at Fraternity Row. You can try it a couple times, but if after the 3rd, 4th time we don't see anything up there, just buy them. Just buy them at the end of the day. Just save yourself a lot of anxiety. What's next? Let's go ahead, kill a Wendigo 1. So I do have several older videos I've made back in 2023. Some great spots where we could find Wendigos. One spot is right here in Lewisburg. I believe the spot right here, Horn, right? Air Purifier Site number 3. Sometimes there's a bloated glowing one there, so it's not guaranteed. Right down here, maybe a 25% chance at the 3 pond. Sometimes there's ants and other type of creatures there, but there odd time there will be a Wendigo up there. There's usually a Wendigo right over here at the Dark Hollow Manor. I don't know if you've ever been down there yet, but when you walk around, like the earth is quite cracked with crevices all through it. And one of those crevices right over here, there's a Wendigo, glowing one. It's usually right down there. You can kill that guy if you so wish. Another pretty good spot for a Wendigo is right up here in Haven Church. That's a pretty decent spot. A little bit higher level area, but you should be able to get it done no problem. Of course, the Wendigo Cave, it's a little bit high level as well. A lot of cave crickets. A lot of Myler Kings in there. At the very end, we had that Wendigo, so you could try your luck with that bad boy if you so wish. Let's just pop over here to good old Lewisburg, just next door to where we are, and see if he shows up here. Let's lock and load here. He's going to be trolling right on the main street here. And he's usually down on this end. Now, sometimes he's glowing and sometimes he's like a scorched version. So we get a legendary guy there. A legendary Reaver. There's another guy there, so he may have taken the spot of the Wendigo, this guy here. So let's get rid of him anyway. He can't reach us. Alright, so unfortunately there's no Wendigo here today on this server. Jeepers. So that legendary took his place for some reason. Jeez. He's mangled there. Okay, so let's go to another spot here. It's a little unfortunate. Okay. Let's go to another spot, shall we? Let's pop up here to Haven Church. It's been a little while since we've been up here, so let's go ahead and try that out. Now, Freddy Fear's House of Scares, we can find a Wendigo up there as well, but it's not 100% this spot up here. Alright? And sometimes it's a bloated glowing one. The game kind of switches off between them. But let's hope our Wendigo friend is here today. Of course, he's chained. Oh. I don't know about you guys, but I really hate those things. They are so annoying. This guy here, he's stuck. Let's hop in here real quick here. There's going to be some ghouls in here. Oh, another legendary. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like to look at this. I mean, I'm looking for a legendary. I can't even find them. And here we are here today. Yeah, get away from me, will ya? Now, this is a real creepy spot. This is a good spot where you'll find the little, there he is right there. See him? The little owlet. See him up there? He's like, whoo, whoo, whoo. Hear him there? Huh. Lock and load, Jimmy. Oh, let's get up here for a second. Let's repair this thing. Oh, wow. That's when a repair kit comes in good and handy, isn't it? So our Wendigo, so I think I did hear a Wendigo. There he is right there. Nice, there's our Wendigo right there. Nice, perfect. This is a real creepy spot. And of course, Wendigos are great. You know, they get some armor pieces on them right there. So there's some armor there that you can scrap there, right, from Wendigos. You'll see that little fella up here. Where'd he go? Oh, he disappeared. Oh, he's right there. Huh. Anyway, what's next, Jimmy? Oh, my soul. Alright, go ahead, kill a mole rat 5. So again, we could many great spots we could find mole rats. If you check the description of the video, there should be a link to a video where I go after mole rats. It's all time-stamped, and that's if in case you're having a hard time trying to find them. We can find 3 here, right here, the Green Country Lodge. Right up here in Mononga, it's a pretty decent spot. I think we could find at least 6 of them up here. Now they're all kind of spread about, so just be aware of that. Probably one of the best spots for mole rats is right here, Riverside Manor. And of course, right down here in Welsh, you spawn here at the train station, go down the tracks, and you'll find at least 5 or 6 of them around in this location. All right. So let's go to Riverside Manor here today. Oh, he's flying around there. Oh. Right on. Alright, so once when you spawn in here at the Riverside Manor, there'll be 3 of them right up here at this little, what do you want to call it, bus station here. You get 2 of them there. There's 3 of them. Okay, so there's the 3. And then all we do, we just walk up to the little area here. Now the front will be full of some scorch, as you can see over there. But usually here, the back side and the other side will have some mole rats. Got them, nice. Got a mole rat 5 for 5 done, just like that. And again, there'll be a couple down there, as you can see there. Now there's a Tesla trap just on that little porch, so keep an eye out for that Tesla trap there, if you do decide to come here. Alright, what's next here? Alright, let's take a look at this one here. Deal fire damage to enemies 100. So I haven't seen this one. I think it's been, gosh, I would say at least a year since I've seen this particular daily challenge pop up. So when we did this one last year, I believe it was, we were using a chainsaw with that deals fire damage, okay? And I think I did a little video on it actually, but I don't think that works anymore. So you may have to get yourself a flamer. All right, so let's head back to our camp. I don't know if I have that chainsaw anymore. I don't think I do. I think I may have got rid of it to make some room in my stash box at one point. Let's check here. But you can try the chainsaw with the flaming effect on it. But yeah, I think I got rid of it. Yeah, I did. Okay. So we're going to use a flamer here. Let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. 2-shot flamer. Is that the only flamer I got? Let's check here. Get that bad boy. And we're going to try something else here. We're going to try some Molotovs. Do I have those Molotovs here? Might have Molotovs on me. I think I got rid of them too, just to kind of make room. I do have Molotovs, 6 of them on me. Okay. So I'm going to show you where you can get yourself a free flamer here in the game. There is a spawn. It's right down here in Quarry X3. So let's go down here, and I'll show you guys where that's at. Now I did do a video on this, maybe a little bit more than a year ago, but and of course it's all timestamped. So you do got to be careful here because there is a queen inside there, and there is the odd scorch beast that sometimes kind of flies around here. And then there'll be a Mylar King down here, but we're going to try to sneak past him. Yeah, he's right there. So I don't think I got the I don't have the right weapon for him. This is a good weapon, but not that good. We're going to head down here. Yeah, there's what's her name there. So let's head up here. Now, if you make yourself up on this roof here, okay, right down here, and there is your flamer. There's your free flamer right there. And of course, they'll have different mods on it when you get it. And of course, there'll be a couple things of fuel here as well. All right, just an FYI. But this is a spawn for the flamer. So I just wanted to show you that, okay? In case you didn't know. And of course, I have several videos of where you can get yourself a chainsaw. I would like to try the chainsaw here in this video just so we can go through it together. As I know it worked, and then it didn't work for some reason. It worked, and then like the next month it didn't work, as someone had mentioned in the comments. I do remember that. So let's pop up here to the Ranger District Office. And of course, I have many videos showing you short videos where you can find chainsaws, okay? But this is the only natural spawn for the flamer that I know of. You know, and you might, there might be a drop for a flamer, but of course they have decreased as of late. All right, so let's go this way here. Now we're going to head to that shack. I'm going to try to avoid some of these guys. Alright, we're going to go right inside here. And this is one of the natural spawns for a chainsaw right here. So let's go ahead and take him. Alright. Let's go up here to the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. And we're going to get some mods for this. Hi. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, excuse me. So I just want to give you guys a couple of options here, okay? Just because this is almost worth a video on its own, which I made last year, but it's older, so it's always good to kind of keep an eye on this stuff and make sure, you know, because there's always changes, as we know, in this game all the time. So we're just going to kind of make our way through here. We're going to walk up here. And we're going to go right to that vendor bot resin, I think their name is. Vendor bot resin. Let's make sure we're not being followed. So one thing you got to remember when you're interacting with vendor bot resin, there can't be any enemies around. Okay, you can't even be in caution. So it's best just to kind of take care of these guys. Just take all of it. Alright, so we're in caution here. We need to get rid of that guy, wherever he's at. Alright, good stuff. So we should be good now. So let's head up here. We're going to go see vendor bot resin here. And he's on the just below us here. There's vendor bot. Yeah, vendor bot resin. Let's go ahead and trade. Now, he should have some mods on him. Okay, so chainsaw flamer. So let's get the chainsaw flamer. 48 caps. That's chump change there. And we'll get them. Might as well get the dual bar while we're at it there. And yeah, we'll get the long bar. No, the dual bar is fine. Anyway, this guy sells those mods very easily done. I see people try to sell those mods in their vendors for like hundreds and hundreds of caps. It's pretty crazy. All right, so let's head to our camp here. And we'll do a couple things. We'll make ourselves ready. So we'll get this chainsaw ready. And again, I'm not going to make it legendary. I'm just going to put that flamer mod on. With our weapons workbench here. I may need a perk card for this. Let's take a look here. So there's our regular old chainsaw. Let's put the dual bar on. Okay, let's put the flamer mod on. So these are mods that we just bought there. Right, there we go. So he's got the flamer mod on him there. Flaming chainsaw, pretty cool. Okay, we got this flaming chainsaw. We're going to try here. We're also going to, of course, try the Molotov cocktails. I know they'll work for sure, because that's fire damage, 100% fire, 252 at least, anyway, minimum. And we'll try the old flamer here. This is the flamer that I have. So let's go ahead. So as we mentioned, it could be any enemy at all. So any enemy on the map. Doesn't matter what it is. Animals, insects, scorch, ghouls, cryptids, super mutants, mole miners, etc., robots, what have you, human enemies. All right. Many great options there. Let's pop down here to good old Somerville stocks. Now, I'm trying it out down here just because the scorched are kind of separated, like they're not on top of each other kind of thing. And we'll try each one out here in the video just to show you. All right. So let's first off, let's go ahead and we got the Molotov cocktail equipped. So let's try the old Molotov cocktail. Hopefully, because we only need 100. Alright, so as you see, Molotov cocktail definitely works. Okay, now I didn't get it right on top of him. Okay, it was close enough just to give him a little bit of fire damage, so that's 2. You know what I mean? And he died. He died from that. Alright. So let's try the flaming chainsaw. So as I mentioned about a year ago, this is what we were using, because we had like back-to-back. There's a creature here. Okay, so that works now. That works. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I showed you a spot where to get the chainsaw. And I do have a playlist of where you can get your own chainsaw. And I showed you where you can get the mods for it and how to apply for it. How to apply them, I should say. And what you need for the perk card. Alright, so that definitely counts. That's awesome. It's good to hear. So, because I know it worked and then it didn't work like a month later. And everyone was kind of upset about it. So now let's try, of course. Of course, this is going to work, but let's try it anyway. We'll try the old flamer here. Of course, this is a heavy weapon. And I don't have any flamer fuel. I don't have any flamer fuel. Oh my gosh. See, I told you. I told you guys. You guys know this happens to me. All I can do is laugh at myself at this point. Let's get some flamer fuel here. Unbelievable. Fuel. Unreal. Okay, that's good. Let's head back down here. Wow. Way to drop the ball there, Jimmy boy. Oh, alright, so this is definitely going to work. Now, if you have other weapons you want to try, definitely try it out and put it in the comments, right? Oh, lock and load, Jimmy. Jeepers. It's a noob, eh? Noob Jim? Yeah, this is definitely going to work. Right, there we go, just like that. Nice. There's our fire damage. And you know, and as you saw, it only took a couple of enemies. So Molotov cocktail, you know, you can get a couple damage. Chainsaw, get a couple more damage, but this flamer, definitely a lot more damage, a lot more. Maybe if you had like a plasma rifle that has the flamer effect, you can always try that. The cremator with the flamer mods on it, you can try that as well, if you so wish. Alright, let's put on the weapon that I normally have here. If I can find it. There we go. Alright, let's boogie on out of here. Let's pop up here. And then we'll get to, I think we got to server hop. Go to do the next daily, but we'll see here. Let's see what happens. That's good. I'm glad we tried that out here in the video. Alright, let's see what's next. Buy an item from or sell an item to another player. Okay, so we obviously need to go to a public server, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so buy an item from or sell an item to another player. Now, what I usually do, it's up to you what you want to do, okay? But you don't have to buy the most expensive item that a person has, okay? As long as it's one cap, it'll count, okay? If you buy something that's 0 caps, because it does happen from time to time, it will not count. It has to be at least 1 cap. So I suggest that you find a camp that has a lot of ammo for sale, or some ammo, okay? And not a lot of people have vendors. What's going on here? Let's see here. So they got a little bit of ammo here, this guy. Geez, no one believes in vendors anymore, or what? What's going on here? Alright, so let's pop over to this person's camp. And again, this is going to be real cheesy, okay? So this is what I suggest. You just buy 1 piece of ammo for 1 cap. And I just kind of wanted to show you that, okay? Now let's try to find their vendor here. All right, let's go down here to ammo. Okay, good stuff. So 45 rounds. Okay, one cap. Let's just buy one. And I'm just doing this just to show you. One cap. There we go. Buy an item from or sell an item to another player. And you can wait for someone to come to your camp, of course, but you know, let's just face it, that could take all day. Now let's go ahead. We're going to buy them all just because the person's like, really, buds? Really? All right, so there we go. So just kind of wanted to show you that. Let's head back to the camp and we'll take a look at the weapons of the day here. Someone at our camp there. So I know the video is a little bit longer than the usual daily challenge video, but I wanted to kind of give you guys as many options as I could for that challenge, okay? I did make a video of it a little while ago, but it's always good to kind of update them a little bit. So we are done. Daily challenge is done just like that. So weapons of the day, of course. Let's take a look here. Of course, so the main weapon that I have been using, this bad boy here, the Aristocrat's glow-sighted crossbow, up to plus 50% damage based on caps you have. Currently plus 50%, plus 50% critical damage, minus 25% action point cost. Bolts explode for 15 damage. Pretty awesome. Of course, the mods, I have the explosive frame and the glow sights. Okay, and as you can see there, 274 damage. It's pretty awesome. Of course, it takes the crossbow bolts. All right. Now, of course, you guys saw we showed you a spot where you can get one of these bad boys for free. There are several spawn points for this, and you can check out those older videos. You just got to mind the audio; they're a little rough, and but they're very short videos, so just kind of keep that in mind. But I showed you where you can get the dual bar, the flamer mod, and how to apply it. Very easy to do, very affordable. Okay. And what else do we use here? Okay, we use this guy very shortly. This 2-shot Hot Rod Pink extended now femmer. Plus 1 projectiles, plus 25% damage, plus 50% critical damage, plus 15% reload speed. Of course, the mods, I have the Naphthalene tank, long barrel, large propellant tank, vaporization nozzle, Hot Rod Pink painted. When we had the little special events last year using this paint, I think that's one of the videos where I showed where you can find this bad boy. I showed where you can get your own for free. It is the only real spawn point that I know of. The 66 times 2 damage, 236 per 5 seconds fire damage. Of course, that's with no heavy gunner mods, and that's just plain Jane. All right, so that's pretty awesome. If you add the right perk cards, this guy does a lot of damage. All right. And of course, I am on the archer build. If you go under perception, we have the archer, expert archer, master archer, all maxed right out. Concentrated fire, bow before me. We have suppressor, tenderizer, white knight, adrenaline. We have various types of perk cards here under locking. You guys see these popping up once in a while. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They stay the same. And they're all maxed out, just like that, guys. So we get some visitors here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me to the channel. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, G33K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confounded Bridge, Ghost, Primus, Corn, Van, Neekirk. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.